Diablo 4 Season 2, Season of Blood is out now. Let's find out if the changes can fix the game. Since Season 1 there have been many new improvements. We've gotten rid of the hearts and welcomed vampire powers. Included is vampires who are very tricky to get. In order to use your new vampire powers, you need to have a certain amount of packs across all of your gear. This is much better than Malignant hearts since you can actually reset a piece of gear with acid and put different packs on it, all of which is really easy to obtain in the new permanently available zone called Blood Harvest, where you can kill vampires and obtain loot. The more you do in Blood Harvest, the more you can unlock rewards from the Blood Harvest board. You'll also earn Potent Blood, which can be used to upgrade your powers, very similar to glyphs at the end of a Nightmare dungeon. Within the Blood Harvest itself, you're able to save up blood vials to summon a bigger boss battle, which can be quite challenging and also rewards you with a decent amount of loot, including multiple legendaries which take over your whole screen. Included in Season 2 is yet again another Battle Pass, with the free tier rewards still looking a bit sad just like in Season 1, but that's to be expected. We also have a new blood-looking portal for your friends with more money than you to show off while you have the basic blue one. This is the base season content, which is much better than Season 1, but what about the rest of the game? I guess a big issue in Season 1 was the need to run to your stash so often, so some employee at Blizzard suggested putting stashes everywhere all over town. Also, horses were considered quite slow, so now they have drunk some blood and there's literally no stopping their speed. Nay. We also have the ability to filter in stashes now, so you don't lose all that gear that you may want at some point in time. There is also 300% more Ken this season. We have Ken, we have Ken with an extra N, and last and certainly not least, we have just Ken. Smack, smack, whoosh. Smack, smack, smack. There is now also 5 endgame bosses to fight, plus you'll actually be told in advance of an upcoming world boss or legion event. Improvements to the leveling have also been made, decreasing the amount of time required to reach level 100 and increased XP from 50 plus. Plus monster density has also been improved. It's like someone at Blizzard worked out that people actually enjoy killing monsters fast in Diablo games. You can now obtain more loot as you don't get gems all the time, they are actually stored with your materials and can be accessed at the jeweler. After playing a decent amount of the game and losing track of time while playing Blood Harvest, I began to realize, somewhere in all of these improvements and changes, I'd actually pass level 50 easily, without needing to grind or do anything that didn't feel like a chore to me. I didn't have to repeatedly do Nightmare dungeons over and over again. Maybe it was the speedy horse, the increased loot, or the amazing bar build I was using, but something had definitely changed. I wasn't just trying to aimlessly level like the season before, I was actually enjoying myself playing Diablo 4, and I didn't want to stop playing. 10 out of 10. It's very difficult to pinpoint exactly what has had the biggest impact overall to the game, but improvements made so far are a step in the right direction, that's for sure. And it definitely feels a lot more fun killing enemies and exploring and getting loot within the game. There is definitely much more that can be done here, but honestly, due to how fast of a turnaround this has been, I'm glad Blizzard is actually listening, and at its core the game is definitely enjoyable. But it definitely needed a lot more content, and not just to feel like you're grinding on a treadmill aimlessly. Seeing Blizzard learn from their mistakes and make decent improvements like this is awesome. I don't see how they can't be focusing on Group Finder and other social features in a big way in their next updates. Wait a minute, what's this? Trading suspended. We've suspended player trading in Diablo 4 until further notice due to a duplication exploit. Oh, what the fuck?